and welcome to the first Saga from Nick Saga quest thing. Saga. It's first from Nick Saga. There's no mini map. I'm disappointed. Yeah. Three's Company from Nick Saga #1 of Runescape. I need you definitely. I need to teleport to Damon, and that would be. There's a mini map. Where did it go? Oh, hey. Oh, bandos, probably. But anyways, what am I doing here? Yeah, hopefully, please tell me if everything sounds great, fine after this, because actually after the last episode, which was that I recorded, which was a Halloween, for whatever reason I thought that was a person, so I'm just over. The Halloween event thing, my stand fell over, and so my mic is a little pocket mic, so if you fold it up, it actually, like clamps on itself. So after a time of every so often moving it, because I used to move it and pack it up and stuff like that a lot more than I do now. Now I do it like once every like 2 or 3 months, really. But after that, it started like putting a break into it, like a crack into it, and then when it fell over, like part of it popped out basically. Like it didn't fully break, but it broke more, I guess you could say. And thankfully, I'm pretty sure it's just a casing, because I did a little test. I recorded like 5 seconds, and then I played it back to me, and it sounded okay. But yeah. Anyways, hi Skeleton. Greetings, Ungodly Gamings. It's so nice to see you again. Have you come to hear a story? Yeah, I have. I found this bear skin in the dungeon. It seemed out of place. Oh, yes, that skin. It belonged to an animal, which in turn belonged to a cruel and malevolent individual. He's not the hero of the story, no. There are 3 heroes in this tale, each working side by side. Do you like to hear more? Yes, tell me a story. What story would you like to hear? Interesting. I unlocked that one. Is there any magic party? Adventurers in the saga. Select switch to change the target character. Select mark an enemy with your allies' attacks on that target. Human enemies will focus their attacks on you. Animals will attack your allies. Characters must survive. So this is a bridge thing, which is if you don't do all the side objectives, you just do the main objectives, that you will get that. You do unabridged, you will get that, I'm pretty sure, as well as these. So let's do it. What I cannot tell you is while you're burdened. Come to me without material possessions and I will continue. Found my friend was uniquely in inventory before I can tell that story. I'm not going to destroy my kinship. Especially after I bled on it. I think, unless that was a dream. I kind of wish we could keep the bloodied kinship ring. Because I don't know. Would you like to hear? Here's a tale that only came to me recently. 3 books on the same shelf, 3 distinct personalities, and 1 dangerous mission. Just look at this place. No wonder the Frems want to keep this place guarded. So the old man has a treasure down here. Hello? Will you cut that out? We're hunting down a dangerous criminal. Do you want him to know we're coming? Oh, relax. There's no way Karn will be waiting for us so close to the entrance. And but these dungeons don't exactly let sound carry. Ozan has a point. There's something strange about this place. So it's in a state of flux. A constant potential for change. It's fascinating. Certainly we won't be able to follow the same route as Karn even if we were to walk in his footsteps. Uh-huh. Airing insides with me. That said, Ozen, it's best to be cautious. Karn is a dangerous criminal and one that we would be wise not to underestimate. Okay, let's get moving. Be cautious and keep your eyes open. Don't forget Linz's request. Linz's what? Honestly, Ozen, do you ever listen? Sorry, did you say something? Just keep an eye out for new ores and smithing techniques. If you're good, Linza will smith you something shiny. I'm a fan of shiny things. Come on, let's get a move on. So yes, like the only time, like literally, how many quests? Because each of these have their like own like special quest thing, and then they all have who am I playing as right now? Owen, right? Why does he have no strength? Interesting. But yes, we're not playing as my character anymore. Oh, and they all have their own uniforms, I guess. It makes sense. Is that hygienic, leaving cooked fish out on a table? At least the dungeon's frozen, that should preserve them a little. Yeah, frozen fish. What the fuck? What is Ozen doing? Brave and magnificent Ozen who writes his own descriptions. Skilled sorceress in Seer. Okay, I'm reading this just so I make sure that I don't mess this up. Okay, so first door. Karn's henchmen, at least we know on the right path. We'll have to fight our way through them. How should we do this? Mark them so we can concentrate our attacks on one enemy at a time. Don't be greedy with the food. We'll need to get out of this alive. Don't know about you, but I'm gonna eat if I get injured. Make sure you hand me some fish. I'm not looking good. But we know the difference. Save jokes until we've dealt with these guys. Spoil sport. She has infinite ruins, apparently. Really, Ariane? Yeah, I was gonna say. Oh, really? Yeah, I imagine she can't. Yeah. Well, wait, what is she wielding? Nothing, apparently. Well, that explains why she can't use everything. You want to save the wolf for last. You know, for a very split second. What? I don't even know what they're saying. So many conscious, I was hoping you mentioned. But there's an interesting story behind it. You sit up there. Really? You know what? I'm gonna let these talk to themselves. Apparently, if I switch on there, yeah, they get healed for 1 point. Interesting. We're gonna manage to pry out a piece of ore for Lindsay to investigate. Look now. That guard looks tough. What the hell is he talking about? That looks tough. Well, I bet he's a complete pussycat. Flesh those pearly whites and charm blit, and you'll get through no problem. I see, Ep1, never been a charmer, have you? I've not had any complaints. because everyone's too scared to make them. What's he doing? What do you know about Karn? But you were the one leading the charge. I'm just making sure you know what we're up against. He's a bad man. Looking for something a little more specific. Karn's a bandit leader with a weird obsession with animals. You know how owners start to look like their pets? Well, Karn looks like all of them. Smells like them, too. Why aren't you taking all this seriously? You can't laugh at something, then there's something wrong, I always think. And make sure you're not distracted. Just because I find the humor in things doesn't mean I don't stay focused. You look really carefully to find humor in something dangerous. You're keeping an eye open for those ores, right? Yes, if I spot anything ore-like, I'll let you know. Okay. Your guard looks tough. What are you talking about? I agree, I don't think a direct assault will be entirely in our favor. Any suggestions? I recommend a diplomatic approach. You know about Karn. I don't think we should be wasting our time repeating everything you already know. The mission was yours, after all. Making sure we're all on the same page. Rest assured that we are. Karn intended to raid the Druid village of Tarley for the secret summoning. We stopped him and followed him here. Very concise. I didn't see a point in giving elaborate details. Any idea what he could be doing? Not sure, but I'm certain his class is mischief. What did Lindsay want us to look into again? Ores, you idiot. Honestly, you'd forget your head if it wasn't screwed on. And so I heard that strange metals were being used down here and she wanted us to get her some. Isn't that illegal, though? So just keep an eye out for new metals? Our metal crafting techniques, yes. She's interested in how she can apply the technique of daemon to her own smithing. Why do you think Karn was so interested in summoning? Because animals. In his case, he probably just wants the animals to fight for him, neglecting all their other uses. What are the uses? There are far too many lists, you just need to be creative. Okay. Carry on. The guards look tough. Nigiri, a direct assault might not be the best approach. You could hide out, wait till he gets tired, and then strike. Or we could attempt to talk to him first. That could also work, although I'm not really your man for diplomatic solutions. Why are we hunting down Karn again? You're gonna tell me you've forgotten the Tarley incident already. Of course not. Second insight is always useful. Fair enough. Karn was the master army behind a brutal and vicious attack on the Druids of Tarley. He led a clan of bandits down White Wolf Mountain and let them loose in the village. It would have caused more carnage than he hadn't heard about a scheme from one of her contacts. We and the Temple Knights were ready for him, and we were able to stop a lot of damage before it started. Of course, random violence was just diversion, as your vision alerted us. He's still in the secret summoning from the Druids. He has been known to train wildlife for battle, and summon feelings will only add to his bestial forces. Able to stop him, but he got away from us. Knights have charged me with bringing him to justice, and I thought it was best to bring people I could trust. What makes Karn so dangerous? Me, a cold-blooded killer. He's able to manipulate animals. He gathered a small army of creatures to attack the Druids, and he's rarely seen without some large beast guarding him. On that, the bear probably. Beyond that, he's cold, calculating, dangerously clever. No doubt he's got a trick or two up his sleeve, so he should proceed with caution. You know what we're doing with the ore, right? There's heard stories about new and unusual ores in Daemonheim. They're keeping out for them, maybe get a sampler or two. You have any idea how to sneak the ores out? That's where Ozan's devious skills will come in handy. Devious skilled handy. Sounds like me. You know what we've currently found for Linza? A piece of Navite. Forgotten already. You found some Navite ore in a pile of rubble. Okay. Okay, so apparently there's a bug. If we hit 30 HP, then they will die. Immediately, or something like that. Oh, let's go in. Oh, it's one of these. I can slide across this room. If one of you is able to open the other doors, I'll teleport us all there. I suspect the door's locked, though. Probably something to do with those 4 pressure pads. Very graceful. Good job, Owen. I can slide across this room. Very graceful. Now let's see if I remember how to do these. You know what? I should have went and did that one first. Oh. Apparently not. Should stop me immediately, right? Yep. Do that. Form right triangle. Ta-da! Looks like all of them. I think I heard the door click. Excellent. I'll teleport us across once you open the door. I need to take care of those two. Auto-cast it. Okay, there we go. Technically, he's acting as a tank. Wow, she's powerful. Oh, fascinating. It's a summoning obelisk, but it seems different from the ones I've seen elsewhere. So, what use is that to us? Oh, can you summon a giant titan to stomp things for us? Say, do you never think about expanding your knowledge? This obelisk looks like connected to a different plane of existence. So, summon something already. Let's see, I need gold charm and 2 ham crabs. Oh, thanks. Bagashi Beldosolini Netsaskas. Wait, what? I didn't understand a word of that. Don't be rude, just let me have a minute to talk to her and then we can get moving. Did you learn anything useful? Oh yes, they're called the Gorogio. Anything useful for dealing with Karn? Well, no, not specifically, but she did tell me some of the smithing excellence it would find useful. Come on, you two. We've let this distract us enough. We have a mission to attend to. I just want to do this correctly. Hey, it's one of these annoying things. Oh, there's an entire guide around here. Ariane? Yeah, all yours, Ariane. I'm not touching that. Have you two even thought about rune crafting? Too much effort. What'd I do with ruins? Fine then, I'll deal with this. I bet you 100 gold coins you have to force one or more tiles. If you really want to lose your money, you're on. Okay, chase it until there's only one row. Now, I don't know if you'll believe me, but I have, in fact, I remember doing this once. Actually getting all the tiles. If you guys would stop standing everywhere. How? Ozan is not there. Yeah, she doesn't matter. Sir Owen isn't there either. Make sure to not accidentally force any. Okay, we got a row done. May use the following chart followed by one more chase as described above to solve the puzzle. So if we have 3 at the bottom, imbue this one up here. Oh. Oh my, you can, there's a Wikipedia page linked for lights out, apparently. That's not very helpful. I am very confused. But that's gonna be it for this episode, I guess, so if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. See ya. I was supposed to do that, wasn't I? Come on. I want to shove it into a corner, to be honest with you. I have 3 now. It's just getting rid of this one. Oh. Well, anyways, that's actually going to be it for this episode, so if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. See ya!